This is the first of several boxes I will be unboxing today. I have some things I purchased like this one as well as some PR. So let's go ahead and open up this Chanel box. I've got some samples in here. I have a Volume de Chanel mascara. We've got a sample of the SUBLIMAGE Ultimate Skin Regeneration Lotion and a sample of the #1 de Chanel Serum as well. One of my goals this year is to try all of the foundations from Chanel and really test them out and rank them for you, especially depending on skin type. So I am trying to pull things that are close to my shade. So I've got BD41, which is spot on, and then B40. So I will also swatch these for you against 40s or 41s or in that range. This one is the Ultrawear All Day Comfort Flawless Finish Foundation. This is the one I believe was recently reformulated. So we're going to test this one out with a look. A lot of foundations going this month. We also have this one, which is the Blurring Smooth Effect Foundation. It's a velvet matte finish. This one has SPF 15 and this is in B40. This is packaging for the Blurring Smooth Effect Foundation. We'll go ahead and swatch those against other foundations and see how these compare color-wise. So you can see BD41, the first one, versus B40. There's definitely a difference in the undertone. I've swatched several other Chanel foundations just for reference. So this third one here is the Sublimage L'Essence de Tint, and this is in B40. Then interesting, this fourth one here, this is the #1, and this shade is BD41. So it's a little bit lighter than the first BD41 right here that I initially swatched. So it's got more warmth and it's not as deep. So the fifth one here is the Beige Sheer Healthy Glow, and this is in medium plus. Then the sixth one here, the deeper one, is in the Beige. This is the Healthy Glow Foundation and Longwear. The shade is BD51, and you can see it's deeper and it's warm as well. The last one here is the Beige Water Fresh Tint in medium plus. I was thrilled to be contacted by this company because they are the first luxury beauty company that I ever purchased from. So By Terry was kind enough to send me some things over to try. Oh great, I love when there are samples of different shades. That way I know it's really helpful to be able to share those as well. So we'll be talking about the samples. So let's see what's in here. I don't even know what's in here. So thank you so much to the By Terry team for sending these over. I'm really excited to get reintroduced to the brand because I had such a good experience with the previous products that I purchased. So let's talk about this. This is the Lash-Expert Twist Brush Mascara. And let me know if you have any of these items. I'd love to know what you think. So actually, I think I've tried this one and really liked it, but it was just so long ago. But it's the Lash-Expert Twist Brush, which if you have tried this and I'm recalling correctly, this is the one that you can twist or you can expand it. So let's take a look. But you can see here it's got this lovely wand on it, and then you twist it like so. So you can get the bristles closer together that way as well. But I do recall good things from this. And then we have here a Hyaluronic Hydra-Powder palette. I actually think I may have seen this one quite a bit online, but I've never tried it. It says Mattify, Smooth, Set, Blur, Enhance, Contour. The By Terry logo on the front. Oh, beautiful! And I love powders, so I'm really excited to try these because my recollection of the powders that I've tried, they're really nice. So I'll be giving those a try. We have another powder. This is the Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. This is an extra smoothing, multi-zone correction, no pores, no lines, invisible matte finish. Oh, that sounds amazing. So this one looks like it's translucent, so let's see the back. It says 0 colorless. And lastly, we have the Brightening CC Serum. It's a glowing base. Now I've tried the Sunny Flash before, so I don't know what this one is. Oh wow, this is pretty. So we've got a lot of base products here, which I'm really excited about because those things have to perform really well. So I will be putting these to the test for sure. This is the shade Apricot Glow. This is an exciting one because I have not tried their line at all, but I've heard so many wonderful things, and they reached out to see if I'd like to try some items. So thank you so much to the Rowan team for sending this over. So let's see what we got. So many lovely things, and also some brushes. So I'm excited about that because, as you know, I've been on the hunt for brushes. Let me know if you've tried any Rowan products, but let's see what we've got. We've got the first item here. I think it's a palette. Oh, it's the Gold Lust palette. The packaging is very sleek and modern on this. It's a rectangle shape. Ooh, that is really beautiful. And I can't wait to try this formula that I've read about. It looks very unique. So it looks like we have differing levels of shimmer in there. I always think this is interesting to look at my hands after I swatch because it's a really dense representation of these pigments. So here are the 4 shades. You can see there the different levels of shimmer. The top 2 and the one on the lower left, that more coppery shade, are a lot more even in their reflective quality, and then that lower right hand corner shade has that intermittent shimmer. You can see that in the palette as well, that one is different than the other 3. Gorgeous shades though. Again, that's a Gold Lust palette. Looks like we have another palette here. This palette is the 52 Degrees palette. So there's a warmer palette and a cooler palette. So this is the cooler one. Oh, and I must have missed this on the other one. I think it got stuck in the box. It's a white velvet pouch for the palette. So let me see. Oh yeah, there's a white velvet pouch for the other palette. Ooh, that one's stunning as well. I do gravitate towards cool palettes. In general, I think they play really nicely on my eyes, but I'm excited for both of these. So we'll definitely do looks with both of these palettes. Let me know which one you've tried or which one you are excited about. Different kind of appearance on these compared to the Gold Lust palette. There's more shimmer in this palette as well. You can see here there's more shimmer in these shades versus the previous palette I just swatched. They also make a brow product, and so this is in the shade Dark. It does say here, vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free. Quite a narrow pencil. It's really lightweight. So we've got a spoolie on one side here, then we got the pencil side over here. Then we have a Cake Lash Mascara. I like the name. And this is in the shade Black. Looks like it's going to deliver some really nice volume and length. Then we have this product. It's a lip product, Liquid Lip Balm. We have here the shade Scout. It's really pretty. It's like a berry toned shade. Then they have this product. It's called the Tinted Lip Oil Balm, the Elixir. That's beautiful. That one's a really pretty warm shade. And this one has a lovely warmth to it, so I will most likely pair that with the first palette I swatched. Oh my goodness, and we still have more. This is the Everything Eye Brush. It's 2-sided. I can see myself using this one quite a bit. This is a number 4 brush. It's called the Blush and Blend brush. And I noticed that the bristles are really soft on the end. Shape is unique here. These are vegan brushes. Then we have this number 5 Everything Powder brush. You can see the size difference between those 2 brushes. Again, really soft, especially on the ends of the bristles there. I picked up the new Clé De Peau concealer. This one has a new formula. It has 27 SPF as well, a little bit more. It's a seamless finish and long lasting. If you're familiar with the previous packaging, this is updated. It's a little bit more sleek And the active ingredient for sunscreen is titanium dioxide. When I went online to shade match, I put in 040 for shade match, and it recommended mocha, which this is, and I usually use mocha or honey. So we'll look at consistency between this formula and the previous formula. So the first one's a new mocha, the second is the former mocha, and it looks slightly different. It looks a little bit lighter. The new mocha looks a little bit deeper, but I don't know if it's because I just swatched this one. It does appear to be a bit lighter though, doesn't it? And just for reference, I swatched honey over here, the old version of honey. So we've got honey, the new mocha, and the old mocha. Finally, we have my Selfridges order. And this came in a little bit earlier. I think I was supposed to get this on Friday, but it arrived today. I picked up several of the new Suqqu items. This is the number 8 palette. And I love this one because of the shades. They're really unique compared to other shades that are out there right now. Ooh, that looks beautiful. So that orangey shade is a little bit more coppery than I had anticipated. And it does look like there's quite a shimmer on there. Not quite sure. I thought it was a little bit more satiny, but we'll be able to tell once I swatch these. There's a nice close-up of the palette. I love that teal color. I think that's so gorgeous. Swatched the shades here. You can see different levels of shimmer, and you can really see it on the actual swatch on my arm. So the upper left-hand corner, the lightest shade, has more intermittent shimmer. It is more even on the taupe shade to the right. And the bottom 2 shades look pretty consistent in their levels of shimmer, and those are a little bit more opaque than the ones on the top. I picked up these 2 blushes, which I believe are a new formula. I've got shades 3 and 2. The packaging on this blush is quite sleek. It's very narrow. That's a gorgeous shade. Actually, let me leave that one out and then we'll look at the other one next to it as well. So this blush has a reflective quality to it. I think you can see there. It's probably going to be a very lovely glow. So it feels a bit like a powder on the surface, but then it applies as though it were a little bit creamier than an actual powder. And you can see there isn't any residue as there is on a powder blush. That one is beautiful as well. I picked up some really lovely shades here. We've got both blushes side by side. Here's the peachier blush, and you can see what happens to the texture on the surface of the blush itself after you swatch it. So it does look powdery on the top, but creamier on the interior. Really lovely texture. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm really excited for these 2 blushes. And I picked up 1 lip shade. I didn't read about these at all, so I don't know much about them, except that the shades all looked really light. Oh, pretty. That's a really lovely shade. A little bit of warmth. It looks like it's going to be a nice neutral. This is in the shade 12. And there's the lip shade. It has a bit of a terracotta tone to it. And I already know someone's going to ask me about Peach Rosé, how this compares to the new Suqqu blush, so of course I swatched that for you. So I've got here the Suqqu blush, and this is Chanel's Peach Rosé. So Peach Rosé has a more golden tone to it and also a more golden reflective quality in it. So for those of you who can't get a hold of this, we'll see if this is a nice alternative. I will be posting looks in different combinations with these new products in the next upcoming videos, so make sure you are subscribed and you have the notification on so you don't miss any of them if you'd like to see any of these in action. But that's it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.